show starts now. Adrian Hauser, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
And that brings up Javi Baez. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's 1-2. And it'll be important to stay warm tonight. A chilly 44 degrees here at first pitch. The 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Now here's the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Yelich going back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Batting second, the right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Here's Jason Hayward now. He's hitless in the first 2 games of the series, 0 for 8. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Starts him out with a slider for a go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
Stays alive, still 0-2. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish. Hey, started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
1 out, nobody on. Swing and a liner, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out. Here's Chris Bryant now, swinging it well so far in this series. He's 3 for 9. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
The windup and the 0-1.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Bryant looking at a 3-1 count.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Down the third baseline. Bryant, the runner at first with 2 gone. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Cubs strand 1. Cubs 0. Brewers coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. John Lester, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, looking at the numbers, you can see this guy had an ERA over 4 last season. He'd like to do a lot better than that. He's got to do a much better job of keeping base runners off the bases. Cut the walks down and try to limit the hits per 9 innings pitched.
Here now's the center fielder Lorenzo Cain to get us started in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Lester has worked his way through more than 2,500 innings in his career and hangs an ERA just a little over 3.5. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Grounder down the line at third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, as we take another look at it, you can see that this thing kind of handcuffed him and he couldn't make the play. Comes off the heel of the glove, and the leadoff man is aboard.
Runner at first following the error, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Brock Holt. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come into this one in good spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team is starting to really come together. They won last night. They're playing really nice. I expect much more of the same today.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Well, I'll tell you, he doesn't look very comfortable on this mound right now. This mound isn't the same one that he pitches at home. I know they all look the same, but they're not all the same.
A runner at first with no outs here. A high fastball is in there. Line towards center field. In there, a base hit.
Batting third, the right fielder, Christian Yelich.
And here's Christian Yelich now as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
After two great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
1-2 for Christian Yelich.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
None out, runners at first and second. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2-ball, 2-strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Wow, this is a pretty good at-bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
Now the payoff pitch home. Gets him looking, strike 3.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
So here is Avisail Garcia as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting fifth, the first baseman.
Time now for a look at the hometown Brewers starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
Here's Jed Jerko now as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. One and one the count to the Brewers' first baseman. Two men are on with 2 men out. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
Hey, it's looking like he may be able to get out of this one after giving up 2 singles early.
In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Two and two. Here it is. Fouled off. Here's the 2-2. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
So our situation has the bases loaded. 2 men out. And that'll bring in utility man extraordinaire Eric Sogard. Now the first pitch here from Lester. Smoke toward the hole. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Dan, as a former infielder, I apologize for him. Nothing's more frustrating or upsets you more as a defender than making an error and seeing that guy come around to score.
You know what? And that's one of those cases as a pitcher, D-Row. There's not much you can do. Listen, there are physical and there are mental errors, and you just have to, as a pitcher, go ahead and look past that now and try to pick up your teammate and try to get it out any way you can.
Fouled away. In his career, Pena is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. This is hit to third. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Back with more Sunday Night Baseball following this. And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. He's yet to get into the hit column in the series. 0 for 7.
Number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
First delivery to him on the way. And that swung on and missed on a pitch down 1-1. And oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Looks like he was trying to bust him inside, and he might have held on to it just a little bit too long. Just like that, the leadoff man is aboard.
At the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Garcia has a read on it. 1 out.
Batting 7, the center fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Happ with a 2-1 count now. The 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Yelich is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He's set. Here it comes. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
Here now the 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him. 1 left for the Cubs. They trail this one 1-0. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia.
For the Brewers, the shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Here comes the first pitch. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. One and two now.
2 strikes, count.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. And he makes the throw to first. Arcia is retired, and there's 1 away.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
So now the Brewers pitcher, Adrian Hauser, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And now a pitch on the way. And there's the good fastball from Lester as he jumps ahead. No balls and a strike. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that 4-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Lester has his target. Here it is on 0-1.
0-1.
2 out, nobody on. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
And it's fouled away. The 2-2 is taken. Ball 3. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Contreras recovers, but the throw is late, so the inning will continue after the strikeout pitch gets away. And not what he wanted to do there, as now they'll need 4 outs to get out of this inning. So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up the versatile utility man Brock Holt. He's set, and the pitch. Holt, sometimes referred to as the Brock Star. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Some guys only get to free agency one time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure?
Oh, and they've got him picked off. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. None left for Milwaukee. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Now to the plate, the pitcher, John Lester. 9-1-2 due up.
John Lester.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses for ball 1. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Popped up. Jerko over to his right. 1 away. Here's Javier Baez. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball. That pitch is out.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Hit down the line at first. Jerko has it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So 2 are gone now in the Cubs' half of the third, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. Cubs are down in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Here's Brock Holt now as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The third baseman, Brock Holt.
First pitch on its way.
Yeah.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Now here it comes. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Waiting next, there's Christian Yelich. think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. High in the air into shallow left center. Schwarber comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
Up next for Milwaukee.
Standing in, Christian Yelich. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
0-1 the count. 1 out, nobody on. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. So 2 away in the Brewers half of the third. And that'll bring up Avisail Garcia. Lester gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And it's 0-2 to Avisail Garcia.
Down 0-2. Maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Happ is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Gone in order are the Brewers, but they're up 1-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Chris Bryant. A base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0. Hit high and deep to right center. Yelich is under it. 1 down. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Wilson Contreras. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 50th pitch of the game on its way.
0-1.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that 2-seamer has a mind of its own.
2-2 to the Cubs catcher. The 2-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
The bouncer to the left side. On to first, and there are 2 down. Anthony Rizzo stands in now, and maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. Now here's the pitch. The bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. They certainly know how to have a good time in Milwaukee, and I believe this may just be a brand new type of polka. We've got more on this Sunday night after this. Now batting, Jed Jerko. He'll match up with John Lester now to lead off the inning.
Jed Jerko.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's the ball. Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0.
Ball, that's out.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him his first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Left fielder looking up. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. It's a solo shot here for Jed Jerko. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Brewers move out in front now 2-0.
Big swing right there. Give himself a little bit of breathing room. Let his pitcher go to work. Now they're up 2.
Here's Eric Sogard.
Number 7, second baseman.
As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Oh, 0-1 count and the pitch. 1-1.
Yep, 1-1.
This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting.
Digging in, Manny Pena. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground to short. Baez has it. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 3.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next will be the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. Now here's the pitch. Lester into his motion. Here's the 0-1. Lester's 2-0 home.
The count is 1-2.
2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. A little low. It's 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
We got 3 balls and 2
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
He loses him on ball 4.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off to the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
Now to the plate, Adrian Hauser. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now this is on the ground for Baez at short, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. But the Brewers get a run, and it comes here on the long ball. We played 4. It's 2-0 Milwaukee. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said that they're playing right into the pitcher's game plan today by expanding the strike zone way too often. Instead of swinging at pitches in the strike zone that they can do something with, they're often chasing at pitches out of the zone, which is resulting in a lot of their outs. Going forward, they have to start being more selective, guys.
Thank you, Heidi.
The left fielder.
Leading off the inning, Kyle Schwarber, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0 is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball. Three and 0 now.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
And now a pitch on the way. Fouled off. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. A full count now to Kyle Schwarber. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
Now at the plate, Ian Happ. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball 1.
Happ is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
2-1 after the foul ball there. No runs, just one hit, one error for the Cubs to this point. 2-2.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Waiting his turn on deck next is Jason Kipnis. Working for the punch out and the offering. Popped him up. Under it now, Jerko for the first out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. As a look, now the pitch. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And this one's in the dirt, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. From the belt, the pitch. And there's a base hit on the line. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, the pitcher, John Lester.
Stepping in now, John Lester. Now Lester squares and gets this one down. There's Sogard for one. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call.
Number 9.
Ready for another shot now, Javier Baez. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Two balls and a strike to Javi Baez.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Now the 2-1. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
The 3-1. Hit in the air to right field. Yelich is under it. And that's the 3rd out. Cubs strand a couple. They're down 2-0. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Lorenzo Cain.
The center fielder, Lorenzo.
First pitch of the at-bat. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man.
Ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1. Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Now batting, the third baseman, Brock Holt.
In now, Brock Holt, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Cut fastball misses downstairs, and it's 2-0 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. No offer at that one. It's a cold strike. Nobody out, runner on first. Three and one. Christian Yelich is on deck. The 3-1. And the cutter can't find the zone as he surrenders the base on balls here.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
In is Christian Yelich. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. No balls and 1 strike. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
strike.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Ball
3-1 now.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
As a look, now the pitch. Hit in the air to left. Schwarber comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. So one gone in the Milwaukee fifth, and that'll bring up Avisail Garcia. Pitch here from Lester. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. King rounds the corner and is headed home. He scores as they extend their lead to 3.
Hey, with that base hit right now, the lead's 3-0. And the way their pitcher's going, D-Row, that might hold up in this one.
Yeah, and you're well aware of it, Dan, as an offense, just trying to put those extra runs across the board. You can take a look at the guy on the slab, toeing the slab. He's on fire right now.
Here comes the Chicago skipper now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And I believe that's going to be all for John Lester. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Trevor McGill takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
McGill.
Here's Jed Jerko now. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. The 1-0 home. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Bryant is there. 2 down. So it's first and second with 2 men gone, and that'll bring in utility man extraordinaire Eric Sogard. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Count 1-0.
2 down, runners at first and second. Two balls and no strikes.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Outside, 3-0 now.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch and he can hit one out of the park on.
3-0 pitch.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. On the ground up the middle. Kipnis is there. He'll go to Baez at second for the force, and that ends the inning. Brewers forced to settle for 1. 5 innings complete. Milwaukee leads it 3-0. So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, You know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is pulled into right. Yelich is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Into the box, Chris Bryant. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Chris Bryant leaves the yard with a solo shot. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Cubs are on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Here comes the Milwaukee skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. He'll wind up lasting just one out into the 6th inning, but he'll leave with the lead and was effective in this one. Alex Claudio will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Number 58, Alex Claudio. The catcher, number 40, Wilson.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Claudio is adjusting to the new normal, as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. Slapped hard the opposite way. Yelich is right there as he takes it for the 2nd out.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Digging in once again, Anthony Rizzo. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Now the pitch. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. Now the pitch. One and two now as that's in there at the knees. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-2 is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's the Brewers 3 and the Cubs 1. Bottom of the inning now. Stepping up now, Manny Pena. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. The 1-2. Popped up. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out.
The batter, number 3.
Stepping in, Orlando Arcia comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Arcia, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Swung on and chopped up the middle. Throw gets him 2 down. Keston Hiura will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
He's hitting for the Brewers. Number 18, Keston Hiura.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. The 1-0. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee as the lead remains 3-1. J.P. Fireisen is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 76, J.P. Fireisen.
Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Kyle Schwarber.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled away. One and one to Schwarber. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Garcia has a read on it. 1 away. Now digging in the switch hitter, Ian Happ. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Now the 2-1. A bouncer to the left side. He's right there. And boy, an error saver there at first if he kept his foot on the bag. He did. Oh, what a play for the second out.
Jason Kipnis.
Digging in and looking for more, Jason Kipnis. Last time through was a base hit. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
And it's 1-1.
1-1.
A 1-1 is taken for ball two.
Those were two great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
And it's fouled away.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Here now the 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And Garcia will tuck this one in, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Score holds. It's 3-1. And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes ball one. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1. And, oh, he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike two. The 1-2. Misses, ball two. And a full count to Cain. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone, so he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring up the versatile utility man Brock Holt. From the stretch, a fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. A runner at first with no outs here. Two and one now.
You get yourself into count leverage 2-0 right there. You're looking to come unglued on something and be very aggressive. That ball had to nip the corner for him not to pull the trigger on it.
The 2-1 home is a fastball that misses.
Got to find a way to get back in the zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run homer.
Nobody out, runner on first. Brock Holt now with a full count.
You got a full count. 3-2.
Hit hard back up the middle. Sliding stop by Kipnis. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
So base is empty now after the double play. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Christian Yelich. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Taken in by Kipnis. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Brewers go down quietly, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Corey Knebel will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Corey Knebel.
Victor Caratini is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. And there's ball 1. And a knuckle curve missed that time. 2-1. Now here's the pitch. Line to the right side. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench, and he's aboard here to lead off the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Javier Baez.
To the plate now, Javier Baez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the 0-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
No ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground to the right side. And there's his first base hit in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Up next to the Cubs.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team, it doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. The 0-1 pitch. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant.
He'll swing and lift the ball fouled off to the left and out of play.
He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Swing and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. Jerko will take this one, and that's out number 2. Now at the plate, Wilson Contreras. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy under wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Cubs strand a couple. They still trail it here 3-1. Alec Mills is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Chicago Cubs, number 30, Alec Mills.
Stepping up to the plate, Avisail Garcia singled home a run in his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a ball, 1-0. That's popped up out towards short right field. Rizzo backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Striding in, Jed Jerko comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch on its way. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Now the pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. The 1-1 home. Fouled off. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Fouled away. And that misses 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp, and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Into the box now, Eric Sogard.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get-me-over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers, and it's still 3-1. Josh Hader comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 71, Josh Hader.
New inning set to get underway. So in now for Chicago, Anthony Rizzo. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, big-time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
1-1 the count to the Cubs' first baseman.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Now the 2-1. Look out as his bat shatters on impact. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Rizzo.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the ninth.
Now batting, left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And next it'll be the left-handed power threat, Kyle Schwarber. From the stretch.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
A runner at first with no outs here. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
At the plate, Ian Happ. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Runners on first with one down. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Well, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
At the plate now, Jason Kipnis, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. He brings it in, and the Brewers have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Well, there's another save, but that's just not any other save. That's save number 50 for the reliever in his career. Well on his way to a nice career.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Milwaukee jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Adrian Hauser gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Josh Hader closes the door for the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Brewers, 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Cubs, 1 run, 5 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 37 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.